The world's fastest Supercross riders are here tonight in Las Vegas. With $1 million on the line, a beast of a racetrack awaits.
I've been pushing so hard. Just one more race to win.
The layout is part Supercross, part Motocross. And it's so big, Sam Boyd Stadium could not hold it in its confines. This is the inaugural Monster Energy Cup, and it comes to you right now, live on Speed.
For the first time in history, the best Supercross and Motocross racers in the world have come together to battle it out in a unique event for $1 million. This is the Monster Energy Cup, and it comes to you live on Speed from Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi, everybody. I'm Ralph Shaheen. Well, it's Vegas, baby. So the Speed crew thought we'd get into the spirit of things and go with a different look, as you'll see throughout the night. This is a very, very unique event, something we've never tried before in this sport. $1 million up for grabs and a really different style of racetrack, a hybrid between Supercross and Motocross. It's going to make for an outstanding night of racing here. It's the largest Supercross track ever created. We've got unique 3 main event formats for you, and of course, a total purse, $250,000 up for grabs. If you win all 3 mains, you could possibly take home that Monster Million. Here's how excited the riders are about that chance.
I think it's a unique track. You know, we got like Pontiac and we got to go up into the stands. I think that's pretty cool.
You know, everyone talks about the 3 main events as like the first one. If you don't get the first one, you can't win all 3. So the first one is going to be really important. I think that's going to be, you know, the most important. People are going to be going for it. So
no matter how much you prepare, a race like this is, you know, I think it's going to be interesting. And you never know what's going to happen because it's so different from the lack of whoops and even the corners being opened up more than, you know, normal, and jumps and berms and everything that are bigger. I think anybody can win a 10-lap main event. So, you know, we're all looking at that $1 million.
We don't know what to really expect. I'm assuming there'll be a lot of fans to come out and watch this because there's so much things that can happen when we're out there. There's 3 10-lap races. Like Kevin said, the corners are pretty opened up, and there is no rules, so anything goes.
A tremendous amount of racing to show you live here tonight on Speed. We're going to have some heats, some semis, last chance qualifier, and of course, those 3 main events, 10 laps each, 22 riders at the gate each time. If you can win all 3, you take home the Monster Million. If you just win the overall, that in itself is worth $100 grand. And of course, we've got some great amateur all-stars to show you here tonight as well. The Monster Energy Cup, tons of excitement.
When we return to Speed's live coverage of the Monster Energy Cup, we send it high above the stadium and hear from our experts, Jeff Emig and Ricky Carmichael. These guys have 22 titles between them, and with $1 million on the line, you need to hear what they have to say.
Opening ceremony is underway here inside Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas. Pretty soon they'll be introducing the riders. They just brought out the Monster Million, put it right in front of the starting gate. You know, we want to get you, the fans, involved in tonight's show, so we have a poll question for you. Log on to speed.com and tell us which rider you think has the best shot at that Monster Million. Is it Ryan Villapoto, Kevin Windham, Brock Tickle, Michael Lessie, or maybe somebody else? Go to speed.com and let us know what you think. Well, I am so thrilled to be back working with the crew again. Joining me upstairs tonight will be the greatest of all time, Ricky Carmichael, and my buddy the Fro Daddy, Jeff Emig, is back with us, and working down, covering all the action on the track, will be Aaron Biggs. Let's head upstairs first to Ricky and Jeff.
Well, I'm telling you guys, the party has started early at the Monster Energy Cup. I mean, people started filling the pit party in the pits, coming out to watch qualifying practice. Got a pretty unique energy here tonight for this inaugural event. Yeah, Ricky?
Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. The vibe is amazing here tonight. The track is epic. The fans are having a good time. The fan zone is just unbelievable. And I tell you what, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and I can't wait to see somebody try to win $1 million.
Yeah, and 12 months of preparation have gone into this event, and a very unique track, lots of money. This massive trophy up for grabs. And one of the cool things for the fans is all these VIP zones. And let's go down to one of the special VIP zones down inside the stadium to Aaron Bates.
That's right, Jeff. There is so much excitement going on here at the Monster Energy Cup, and I owe it to all you fans at home to take you behind the scenes for an up-close and personal look at all the action. I'm going to take you deep into the pits. We're going to be following all the developing stories. Plus, we're going to hit up some party zones where all these fans have been partying Vegas style, just waiting for tonight's event to start. But we're kicking things off here at the Monster Energy Cup VIP zone, quite possibly some of the best seats in the stadium.
It took 650 dump trucks full of dirt to create this diabolical terror we're calling a racetrack. The sport's two greatest champions, Jeremy McGrath and Ricky Carmichael, will give you the lowdown on how to get around this beast of a course. Showtime and the GOAT when the Monster Energy Cup returns on Speed.
We have more racing for you live tonight right here on Speed after the Monster Energy Cup. If you're a fan of F1, we've got the Formula One Grand Prix of Korea coming to you live tonight, 1:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Should come on pretty much about the time we maybe hand out that $1 million. Yeah, there's Ryan Dungey being introduced to the crowd, and you know, Kevin Windham is always a fan favorite. Watch as Kevin Windham was introduced to the Sam Boyd Stadium crowd here on the 14. Look at the whip. And then he starts making transfers around the track to the delight of the crowd. And if there wasn't a fan in this audience that didn't love Kevin Windham before he came into the stadium, trust me, they do now. If you'd like to tweet about what you see here tonight, or maybe have a question for Jeff, Ricky, Aaron, myself, or maybe even for one of the riders, send us a tweet here. You can go to ME Cup on Speed and let us know what you're thinking or what you want to know about. We've talked about it all day already, how unique this racetrack is. Jeff, Ricky, give us your thoughts on this very unique hybrid design.
This track map is brought to you by Kawasaki and the 2012 KX450F. Fully equipped and race ready. Ricky, start us off.
Here we go, coming to the outside. This being a hybrid track, you can see all the fast, high-flying jumps right here. A big 98-foot gap by the Monster fan zone in the back. Coming around over a jump tabletop section, a lot of rolled out whoops. And then there's a hip jump here through the sand rollers, a very key part of tonight's race.
A lot of riders went down earlier today in qualifying practice, and check this out. 240 feet up into the grandstands. We haven't seen that in a number of years. Massive double jump. That's only going to be 2. Go under that and head to the finish.
Here you go, and hopefully see someone win $1 million.
Well, that's how it looks according to the computer. Now let's show you the rider's perspective. Kevin Windham does the job for us. He mounted a GoPro, and here's what it looks like from the rider's perspective.
Hello, guys.
And here we are at the start-finish line, into a tight left, which is really important to get a good drive out of this, coming into Monster Alley. This is a really high-speed section and really rocky. The bike's going to be moving all over through this back section. Hard to find the lines. Left, little dogleg right, then back over a C-can here. You can see how much we're moving and trying to get the bike to get the traction down and get the fast lap. Everybody's doing this big double here into the left-hander. Over a C-can, once again into a really difficult section. Not big jumps, but still the bike does a lot of moving, a lot of body position, a lot of English you put on the bike to try to get the traction down and be fast. This is the part where you can make a lot of time. Back into Monster Alley. One of the toughest sections of the track that's claimed a lot of people today. Look at the movement of the bike in this, these sand whoops. Hard left, plant that thing there, and up over the style jump here, the over and under. Into the one rhythm section of the track, where right here we're just doing double, double, double. But I think by tonight, there'll be somebody throwing something really sick, trying to gain some extra time right here. Up in the stands, down, little double, and to the left. Trying to make as much time as you can in these little switchback corners and get set up for one of the biggest jumps on the track here. Big air here. Hopefully throw a little style there when you're about to win $1 million for somebody. Hopefully me. Onto the start straight. Get your little signal here from the mechanic. Come into the finish line. And that's it. Thanks for taking a lap with me on the Monster Energy Cup.
Just an incredible perspective from Kevin Windham and the folks at GoPro. The riders checking out the starting area. You know, we talked about how Ricky Carmichael, the GOAT, greatest of all time, was involved in building this track. So was the king of Supercross, Jeremy McGrath. And earlier today, Showtime took us on a tour.
Jeremy McGrath here. We are in Vegas at the Monster Energy Cup $1 million race. I'm standing on the track, this crazy radical track. I'm part